What's up? I just want to know. I'm just saying, from my opinion, what's going on with relationship these days. I'm not bashing. I'm just saying, from my opinion. For me, like what I'm thinking, what I'm saying, like what's going on with relationship. I understand people don't want to know other people's business, what's going on in life. But hey, when you started being a lovebird, early age, you start your relationship maybe 5 years, 2 years, 3 years early. Then the next stage, then what? Then couple, then engaged, then divorce, then marriage. Okay, what age does you can start dating with someone have to be the same age as you? Maybe 2 years older than you, 2 years younger than you. But they always said that age is a number. It's a matter that if you don't respect yourself, how do you respect others? How someone could earn your trust, but then that person trying to earn your trust? Like, do you trust yourself more than you trust somebody else? The same thing. It's really weird. Not sure what to do. You know, it's hard too because then one minute you don't want to be open too much. You don't want to be too close too much. It's going back and forth. A lot of people, mostly in school, outside, social media, website, dating sites. You gotta be careful with dating sites because you never know. People can say anything on their profile. It's a true or a lie. You never know what they're gonna say. But hey, that's how it is. It happens to a lot of people, but these days it's hard. But you don't know what to do. Same thing, you date someone in school. Are you trying to date someone? Are you trying to use them? Are you trying to get to know them? Or so-called be friends with them, use them, betray their trust, to earn their trust? All that stuff is really... It's like what? I practice a test? If you've been in a relationship with someone for 2 or 3 years, that's not really the longest relationship. To me, it's not. I'll call it as a number. Because you've been in a relationship with someone for 1 year. 1 year, you really think you know that person very well in 1 year? In the mind, it could do so many things that to a person that you believe. Sometimes you don't want to believe everything what the person says. But even if you have to be serious, at the same time playing around. All this mind game is really weird. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking from my opinion about relationships. Because what to do is if you know someone trying to break you up, or someone trying to get involved in your relationship, maybe because the person is jealous, maybe the person is trying to make you unhappy, or maybe someone sees something like I see something into you but nobody sees. But it'll take time for me to get closer to you, but at the same time that you're trying to move back away from me. And then you have to get to know me more, who I am. People, compare of the ex. And like, you compare on my ex-boyfriend, you compare my ex-girlfriend. I'm like, why? If you start in a relationship, you should just close everything you done from the past. Of course, you want to be open about it, if the person can handle your personal life. Not a lot of people doing that, Sometimes it's hard to get to know a person real well because it'd be scary. Because it'd be shocking, like nobody want to date somebody who's handicapped. Or somebody has mental problems or health problems. Not a lot of people doing that. Not a lot, only a few. But every person is a person. It's not an object, it's a human being who has feelings. If I want to be in a relationship with someone, it's like 100%, and I mean like 100%. No fooling around, no playing around. If you're really true of yourself that you're saying you are, then it might work something out. But with all the stuff you have there is catching up, people coming in, people coming out, you're going to have to fix that. Even though you're trying to step in, trying to solve the person's problems, and 99 plus 1, maybe 100, or 100 to 1 is hard. Because everybody has problems that, we cannot solve. We just have to just go through it. The same thing like marriage. A lot of people's not getting married these days. You don't see a lot of people. Half the people might get married, then they come divorce. What is the point of being married to someone that you want to get divorced to someone because you spend, 13 years together, 14 years together? Even people who being married been together for 3 years, 4 years together. And it's still early. You're still learning about that person. That if she learns about you, you learn about her. People need to take their time and get to know each other more. I'm like, don't push the button too much. Because a lot of people, and celebrities, a lot of these celebrities who are getting married, have been together for 2 years, 3 years, they're getting married right away. I'm like, you've been together for 2 or 3 months, maybe 6 months, then you get engaged. I think people are really pushing the button too fast. It's like, Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey, they've been together for 4 years, got married, and look, they got divorced. It's like bada bing, bada boom. What's wrong? That's what happens when you rush too fast. The way I see it, I think they rush too fast. They have a time to get to know each other, but they need to slow it down more. Don't rush in having kids right away. I'm just saying they should just slow it down from the beginning. Don't push marriage too much. Because that's not the way how it goes. If you settle down and get to know each other, go places, talking about movies, talking about TV shows, you go parties, go to the park, go to Six Flags, do those, enjoy your moment, don't push the moment, just enjoy it, because there's not a lot of people who's doing that, What do you think you're hearing a lot of these parents who murder their own child, suicide their child, left their child behind with the house is on fire, and it's like, and you got these young kids who have kids who are 16, 15, 17, while they ain't still in school and they're not working. Sometimes that you have to say no. If you think you're ready to have a child, think about it first before you may regret it. Because not a lot of people are not thinking about it. They're just doing it. Even if you try to tell your child not to do it, they're going to do it anyway. Because of the hormones. Because we cannot control our hormones because we want to, because we do it. Because when you feel like it, it's not happening. It's hard. Not a lot of people, because you can't have kids now because you're not working, you're struggling, your life is struggling, you gotta pay bills, you gotta pay off the debts, You just adding one debt to another. Sometimes you have to just stop yourself and think and just slow it down. It's hard. Sometimes you want to say something, but it's not your call. I don't live in their life. I live my own life. If I want to have kids, I'll do it at my own time. But if I'm not ready, I'm not ready. If I feel like I want to have kids, but if I don't, I don't. I don't want to push myself. I don't want to see like everybody else's footsteps. Like I want to see what females go through. I want to see how boys are going through. You don't. Everybody has a tough life. Everybody. It doesn't matter if you're 20, you're 30, you're 40, you're 17, 18. Most of us who live in a shelter, but most of them been abandoned from their parents. Most of them run away, Everybody chooses different lives that we cannot control, They want to see the way how they see it. For me, I'm working. I got bills to pay. I don't have kids. I'm just helping out. I'm helping my family. Not a lot of people have families. Most of them who betrayed them, left them alone. Abandoned them is it's kind of hard. It's a good thing and a bad thing, but I'm paying my debt to them, to my family, because but think about it. My parents helped me since I was little, same thing to everybody else. You know, your parents help you. Your mom and dad who raised you, teach you, you know, show you the way. But not a lot of people, you know. But for me, I'm returning the favor. I'm helping them, you know. You know, I'm giving something to them to pay the bills and that stuff. You know, I'm just doing that. You know, I live my own house, not from here. Well, I'm just saying, but it's hard. Not a lot of people doing that. It's hard. You know, but I hope that someone out there, you know, anyone who, you know, think about it having kids, you should just think first. If you're younger, you're 15, you're 16, I know you're talking about boys, talking about girls. Somebody need to tell them that don't rush it too much, because you may get in trouble for that. You know, you're too young, you're too early for it. You know, you have a lot of things, you have a lot of adventures to do in life. But hey, I hope people, you know, think before you do something you may regret. You know, don't follow nobody's shoes. Follow your own shoes. Be a leader. Don't be a follower. You know, you have a lot of things ahead of you. You got a lot of education. You get jobs. You know, got a lot of good careers going forward to you. Focus on those. You know, focus on your career before your relationship. Leave the relationship alone and focus on your main goals. You know, just do that. Because not a lot of people who's doing that these days. Because in these news, we hear people get shot, get killed, get kidnapped, get raped, abandoned, missing kids. All this is because of problem. They're not focused on it. They're just doing it for something else. And I always said that, what do I get returned? Like what do I gain for doing that? What do you gain? Nothing. It's going to be more problems than more problems. It's hard for people who have problems. They just keep coming and coming and coming. But what does cause that problems in the first place? And how did the problems get to you? I hope a lot of people just think about it, you know, and just realize that just do the right thing, don't do the wrong thing. Just think before you do something. Maybe it's too late. Maybe it's already happened. People already did it. And sometimes he always said that I wish I should never did it in the first place. I should think before I do something. Sometimes people's mind is not up there. It's hard. But sometimes, you know, there are people who need to realize that just don't go in that path that you don't want to, because that's not for you. Because you don't gain nothing from there at all. You know? Just focus on your education, focus on your job, saving money, have roof on your table, have food on your table, you know, just have that, you know. You focus on that, you're good. When you're ready for doing the other side, that you want to have a family with someone, to mingle with someone, you have to get to really know that person before you get there. Because every male and females are different, not the same. There are billions of people out there. You know, there are Mr. Right and Mr. Wrong, Mrs. Right and Mrs. Wrong. You know, you have to find them. Sometimes maybe listen to your bodies. You know, listen to your heart. See it from your own eyes and hear it from your own ears. Don't let nobody tell you what to do. You know, you gotta see it for yourself. I hope people, you know, stick what you're doing, where you're at, and just keep moving forward. It may be great things heading you. Just take your chance and take it. I mean, from the positive side. Negative side is, if you want to get out of there, you better do it now before it gets worse. Maybe people already hit there. Somebody is consumed down there already. But you have a chance to open to get out of there and just go to the other side.